Hey everybody, Jennifer here with the Bee-Works. In honor of the launch of our new product, Pumpkin Spice Honey, I'm going to be making today pumpkin spice French toast. So this is the perfect weekend family breakfast. You're just looking for that warm hug, a little pick-me-up. This is the recipe to make. So for this, to start off, you are going to need to be adequately caffeinated because that is key. You are going to need 2 slices of bread, whatever bread you like, whatever your favorite is, you can use that. I'm starting with 2 eggs. I have 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. We're gonna use half of this in the egg dip, and then we're gonna use a little bit more after, just for a little dusting. I've got 2 tablespoons of just regular table cream. And then I have 2 teaspoons of vanilla, but vanilla is like garlic. I always say just measure it with your heart, because you can't go wrong. I then have added a 1/4 cup of softened cream cheese, and then I added 2 tablespoons of our pumpkin spice honey, which you will also need into that. Just give it a good mix, and that you will see what we use that for. It is amazing. So let's get started. So I have this little dish here, which I'm going to use to put all the ingredients in that I'm going to need for the egg dip. So I'm going to start with 2 eggs. So I'm going to crack these bad boys here. Okay, and then to those eggs, I'm going to add my cream. And then I'm gonna add my vanilla. And I'm just gonna give it a good little mix around here. Good little whisk. So this recipe will actually make more than 1 serving, but it's just me here today, so I'm just gonna not overdo it with this French toast, and I'm just gonna make 1 for myself, but this will probably make 2 to 3 different sandwiches, so to speak, I guess. All right, so that's adequately mixed in, and then from there, I'm gonna take half of my brown sugar. I'm gonna add that. I'll move this back here so you can see it. Okay, so I'm just adding half of my brown sugar to that. Okay, so that's all good and mixed up. At this point, I'm gonna turn my burner on. So just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, so now that my butter is heating up on the frying pan, I'm going to take my 2 pieces of bread and I'm just going to dip them into my egg batter, just like this. And then I'm gonna bring them over to my frying pan so we can get them all fried up. So this is my second piece. This is the messy part that I like. Okay, so we're good there. Now let's bring it over to the frying pan. All right, so we're ready to put our French toast on here. You don't want to get it too hot because then it'll burn your French toast and you don't want all that flavor. So I'm just gonna tuck these 2 in here together. And I love that sound. So let's just let those cook and then we'll flip them. Let's see this one. All right, I think I can flip this one too. Oh yeah, that one's good. So we're just gonna leave them to cook on this side, and then I'm gonna replate them and bring them back over for the finishing touches. Okay, so I'm just gonna go right in with my cream cheese. I'm not even gonna let it cool down or anything because it's gonna just get ooey gooey. So this was the cream cheese with the pumpkin spice mixed into it. So I'm just gonna put this onto my bread here. Like I said, this recipe is super rich, luxe, it is comfort food. We love this. So again, I said too that you would have enough for 2 to 3 sandwiches. We still have lots left over, but this is just for me, so I don't need too much. All right, so then I'm gonna stack my other piece on top, and then the rest of my brown sugar, I'm just gonna give it a little drizzle. Okay, and then what I've done is I've put a little bit of pumpkin spice honey into my little dish here, and in lieu of maple syrup, I know I'm Canadian, so this is blasphemy, I'm just gonna drizzle this on top and see how she goes. I am so excited for this. This is gonna be like my go-to fall treat on a Saturday morning with my coffee. Okay. So that's it. That's all of it. Now let's give it a try. So good. I love cream cheese. It's like a pumpkin spice French toast cheesecake. So you like cheesecake? This is your jam. All right, well, thank you for keeping up with me, staying tuned. Hope we'll have some more recipes to come. But don't forget to pick up your pumpkin spice honey at the Bee Works.